when you sit here, what's your, looking around, I mean, you got a beautiful stadium now. What's one of your top memories here?
You're not gonna like this.
Uh-oh.
The first time we beat you all in what, like 6, 7 years. Yeah, the kids rushing onto the field. It was just a great moment. Just the kids believing again.
Yep.
For a long time, they just didn't believe.
My mission is to travel the state of North Carolina to meet my fellow high school football coaches and to get to know them more on a personal level and to bring that personal side of these coaches to you, to see that there is more to these coaches than just Friday nights under those bright lights. Let's get on the road.
Hey, Coach Todd Willard here with you. We're going to be traveling the roads in North Carolina to bring you closer to these head coaches that are making these decisions underneath these Friday night lights. Today we're heading down the road to Glenn High School, and we're going to meet up with head coach Antwon Stevenson. Coach Stevenson has been the head coach at Glenn 5 years now. He's got 38 wins and has turned that program around. So let's head on down the road and learn a little bit more about the man steering the ship at Glenn High School. Let's roll. Coach Stevenson, how you doing today, man?
Good, how are you?
I appreciate you having us here at Glenn.
Appreciate you having us, man.
So before we get going, I gotta ask you about the big icon here. I mean, everybody knows when you come to Glenn, you see the water tower. I don't know, I see hashtag deep water, all those kind of things.
Right.
Can you tell me what's a water tower all about?
I mean, you know, Marty Stanley Stadium named after him. It was just one of those things in which the city decided, the town decided to build a water tower here, and then so happened the school came up right beside it. So I mean, it's a good thing, and everybody knows. I mean, like you said, everybody knows the water tower. You coming off 40, you can see it. You coming from 311 this way, you can see it, and it looks pretty good, especially at night, especially on Thursday and Friday nights. You're able to see the water tower. So yeah, it's definitely a landmark.
It is. It's something great. When I come out here, I just love seeing that. So before we really get going here, let's tell everybody a little bit about you, where you came from, where you're from. Did you play high school ball? Did you play any college ball?
Right.
Give us a little background on you.
I got you. Well, I'm a High Point guy. I started Little League, started playing for my father back when I was 9 years old. Been around football my entire life. I had my first helmet when I was 3 years old, so I was running in the walls and stuff and getting beaten by my mom for doing the crazy stuff. But then, yeah, I started at High Point Central. I played high school ball there. Played for Gary Whitman. My defensive coordinator was the guy that really coached me, Coach Larry. You know, he was in Forsyth County for a long time over there.
Rick?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, he was over there with Snow for a long time. But yeah, that was like my second father, man. Just
okay.
I played football for him. He was defensive coordinator. Then played basketball for him 4 years as well. And then I had the opportunity to play at Elon for 4 years.
Wow.
So that was, I mean, that was great. Being able to go there and play, and never played in our own stadium. We played at Burlington Williams, but nonetheless, I had a great experience. I had a great college experience, man. Just fortunate to be here now. Right after Elon, I came here, and I've been here ever since.
So what got you into this profession? Now, this is a tough profession, but boy, it's very rewarding. All that. Did any of those guys, or what got you? Because now you were a basketball guy too, right?
Right, absolutely.
I heard you had a little jumper.
Yeah.
I heard you
Yeah.
had a little jumper.
Okay, you got a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that on the coaches challenge here. Maybe a little 3-point shooting contest.
Yeah.
But what got you into coaching football?
You know what, Coach? The funny thing is, after my sophomore year at Elon, I came back to a basketball game. Coach Larry was still the coach there, and he was asking me. He said, "Hey," and they called me Mook. That was my nickname. "Hey, you ever thought about coaching?" I was like, "Coaching, teaching? Hell no, I'm not doing that." That's what I told him at the time. And after my senior year, I came back to Elon for my 5th year, and I was just missing football. I was just missing ball. So nonetheless, I decided to get into the education field, and here I am today. It's just funny how that maturation process works.
All right, so I'm sitting here now, and I get to actually appreciate your stadium here, okay? Because usually I'm over here, I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah.
but I look up here and I see Marty Stanley Stadium. Marty's been great to me. I mean, being cross-town rivals, you know, all that.
Right.
Marty was the AD back. He was still great to me.
Right.
What can you say about Marty Stanley?
Hey man, he's top-notch guy, man. I mean, when you talk about the fields here, I've never touched the lawnmowers. I've never painted a line, really? Because he set that standard. If he wants it done right, he's gonna do it himself, and he has that mentality, and he expects for his coaches. And I know he's not the AD anymore, but he expected for us to have that same mentality, dude. If you're gonna do it the right way, and do it and put your best foot forward when you are doing it. But yeah, man, he's just a great guy, man. And he's the same all the time. And that part I appreciate more than anything.
He is. What a great guy he is. So now you've been the head coach here at Bobcat Land for 5 years now, I believe. Yeah. And I remember a long time ago now, I remember when I became a head coach for the first time. You know, as assistant coach, you know everything. Yeah, right. You know right. you can tell a head coach everything.
Right.
Okay, so now you're the man. What's it been like transitioning these 5 years? Because those first 5 years I remember they're fast, yes, man. But you've done a great job building the programming up. What's it been like transitioning from an assistant coach to a head coach?
You know, Ty, when I was an assistant, it was one of those things like, man, I can't wait to get my opportunity. And then once I got the opportunity, I was like, damn, I'm spending more time here now. Yeah. Answering a lot more questions. And I'm telling you now, I've been called every name in the book. You can never do everything right, and that's one of the things I had to come to that realization. Somebody's gonna always have something to say, and I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can attest to that. You've won two state titles, and I'm pretty sure people are still saying stuff. So it's just crazy. Just taking on the responsibility more so outside of football, sure, than actually on the field. I had to learn that because the mentality I had as an assistant, I had to kind of alleviate that a little bit and be more of a welcoming guy, and just being able to go up to people and talk to them and all that stuff, man. It's different, but it helped me grow as a coach. What do you have for advice for guys? You know, you're still kind of new to it, right, becoming a head coach. What advice do you have to guys? Everybody wants to be a head coach. What advice right now? Give me one or two things, advice that you would give to those guys that are aspiring to be head coaches, to be ready for, to be prepared for. You got to have thick skin. Yes. You're gonna hear it all. Yeah. You're gonna hear it all. You're gonna hear it all when you win. You're gonna definitely hear it when you lose. And you got to understand that everybody's not gonna be happy with your decisions. But as long as you're making decisions and you're doing it for the betterment of the team and all the kids' well-being, then as long as you lay your head down at night, after that, that's what you got to look at it as. If you're trying to keep everybody happy, you won't be a head coach long, because that's almost impossible. You can't make everybody happy. If you could go back right now, though, thinking back, what do you miss most about being an assistant coach? Not taking the blame for everything. somebody you can point the finger at somebody else at the end of the day. I coach DBs and I coach running backs. When I was DB coach, hey, my guys got burnt, but at the end of the day, they didn't talk to me. The reporters didn't talk to me. They still talked to the head coach. So understand that as an assistant, man, and you know what? Also as an assistant, that bond that you have with your group, it's a little tighter than it is as a head coach, because you got to try to build that relationship with all the kids. But when you're at that one-on-one with your position group, that was special too. Sure.
And let me tell you, so back in the days, this is crazy. So Dickie Klein was here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know Dickie.
Absolutely.
Then we had Al Dean.
Yep.
So I used to come over all the time before East was very good, especially with Dickie. And Dickie used to tell me how he was good and I wasn't. So, but anyways, no. But you know, he was here doing laundry every day, and then Al Dean and I would just come here and sit and talk. And now me and you've kind of built up a relationship, and we'll get to that a little bit later on here. But K Vegas wants to know now. It's rivalry week here. Yeah. You know, it's crazy. Cross towns. Yeah. Our ADs are sleeping up in Marty Stanley press box up there. Coach Placer's over there. Right. You know, it gets a little crazy and stuff. Yeah. What's the rivalry mean to you?
I mean, it's just one of those things. You come back 20 years from now, it's one of those things you'll never forget. Win, lose, or draw, you'll never forget it, man. And just the intensity of that week is special. And you can throw the records out the window.
No doubt.
You throw the records out the window, and the kids go out and play. One thing I had to get used to is kids getting together after the game and congregating and hugging and kissing on each other. I was never used to that. Yeah. So that's one of the things I had to get used to. But man, it's special. I mean, growing up in High Point Central, High Point Andrews, that was a big deal. So being able to be a part of something that's as big as that, oh man, it's nice. It's nice to have, and I'm fortunate to be a part of it.
It is. The Kernersville Cup. It's been great.
Yeah.
You know,
I haven't touched that in a long time.
Well, you had it a year or two ago. You had it. I just got it back. But you know, this year was going to be an epic game.
Yep.
No doubt about it. I mean, on paper, both teams. I mean, loaded. Me and you talk about this. I wish Kernersville could put our team together.
Nobody
and
we'd
whip up on everybody. Yeah. Charlotte.
Right. Yes.
We'd whip up on everybody. Charlotte. Just
and
so
Raleigh.
you got.
Right.
But you know. I hope we get to play that game this year, but what's your thoughts on all that? And, you know, it just would have been one of the biggest games. I've been here 18 years now. It probably would have been one of the biggest games East and Glenn would have had. Right. What's your emotions right now with COVID-19 and the possibility of not playing?
Oh, man, it breaks my heart. And I was talking to a reporter, and I was telling him, like, every time they pushed us back, it's like a kid in December, in the early December, your parents coming to you like, hey, Christmas is not going to be December 25th this year. It's going to be January 25th. Then they coming back, oh, it's going to be February 25th. Oh, no, hold on, it's going to be March 25th. It's just one of those things you just keep taking daggers. And I know how I felt about it, so I can only imagine a 16 to 18-year-old. I can only imagine how they felt. And I tell coaches all the time, if you have alum, if college coaches aren't coming to Kernersville to recruit these guys, they need to be fired.
Yeah.
Across the country, because this is the most talent in a small town that I've ever seen in my entire life. But yeah, it's just, I mean, just the amount of talent here. And as you can tell, we're still growing. Yeah. Busting at the seams. So that's definitely a good thing.
No doubt. Kernersville football, or the K Vegas as they want to say, it's growing here.
Absolutely.
So no doubt. All right, 50-yard line. It's Friday afternoon. It's 3:40. The bell has rung. Okay. People are jacked up. Let's say East Forsyth's on their way. Right. We're coming to. What's your routine? You know what? Right after the school's done, give us a layout until 7:30. Kind of. What are the kids all doing?
All right. Yeah. First thing, kiss your girlfriend. Get all that out of the way. Get all the soft stuff out of the way. So we'll give them about 20 minutes to come down. At 4:05, about 4:10, we'll get on the bus. We'll go eat our pregame. Okay. After pregame, we'll get back about an hour and a half. So we're talking about 5:15, 5:30. We'll get back. They go to the bathroom, do all that stuff, and then we'll have our meetings. We'll have our meetings after that, and that'll take about 15 minutes max. We don't want to cloud their heads too much. Just hey. Remember this. And then after that, hey, you get away, relax, sit down, meditate, listen to your music, whatever you do individually, just to get ready for the game. And then we'll start coming out about 6:15 or so. 6:15, 6:20, we'll come out as a team, warm up, let the big boys go back in and get off their feet. You know, they don't like, especially early in the season.
Sure, when it's hot.
They don't like to be in the sun. So we'll do that, and then we'll come back together, man, about 20 minutes before the game, and just get ready to go.
So when do you finally hit the field? I know I don't come down right away. I kind of do some. Do you have some rituals or what you do? Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna bust you on camera a little bit. We've played each other, I think, 3 times at least.
Right.
But probably more with some playoff games.
Right.
I've never talked to you pregame.
Right.
And we've kind of hashed that out over this summer.
Yeah.
We've become more buddies.
Yeah.
I know Kernersville and people are going to hate that.
Right.
But, what's your routine now when you get on the field, your mentality? Because I know you're kind of jacked up when you come out, man.
So I try to keep my emotions in check. What I've learned over the years is, hey, kids feed off my emotions. So if I'm grilling them before the game, I think it takes their mind off the game. And I've learned that the hard way over the years. So I just try to just stay to myself, give them a little clap, thumbs up, pound the kids up, and just try to stay relaxed, man. Because if I'm relaxed and they're relaxed, they'll be ready to play ball. But yeah, I just stay away. I try to just stay away. I'll stay up in the coach's office while the kids are down here. Then I'll come down right before the game and give them a little rah-rah speech and get ready to go. But I definitely stay away because, like you said, yeah, I am jacked and ready to go on a Friday night.
So I'm a fiery guy too on the sidelines, real bad on the sidelines. I am. Ask the refs. Do you got someone who kind of controls you, or are you your own? I got someone who tugs on my shirt tail, that head coach guy, Do you got one of those guys?
I don't have one of those guys. I be so intense in the games, I think my assistants be like, you know what, I'm not messing with that guy. So it's one of those things. I haven't gotten bad because I feel like, hey, I haven't been in the game long enough to be on the field barking at the refs. I haven't earned that yet.
You can't do like Adrian Snow.
No way.
Okay.
No way. If I'm a yard on the field, I'm getting a flag. So I try to keep that in check. But yeah, man, I haven't gotten to the point where I need a get back coach. I haven't gotten there.
Don't got the get back guy. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you know this. So 18 years ago, this was my first play. This was the first play. His 50-yard line was the first my gig as a head coach.
I did not know that.
It was the first game I've ever coached.
Yeah.
And we won. We upset Glenn that year.
Yeah.
Dickie was the head coach. It was my first one. And I remember standing right here on the 50-yard line looking around. I called my dad. He was still living in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And I said, man, I finally made it. I'm a head coach.
Right.
It's crazy. People are going to be like, what? One of your best memories is at Glenn High School, But it is. It's a very special place because this is my first game ever coaching as a head coach. And, when you sit here, what's your, looking around, I mean, you got a beautiful stadium now. What's one of your top memories here?
You're not going to like this.
Uh-oh.
The first time we beat you all in what, like 6, 7 years? The kids rushing onto the field. It was just a great moment. Just the kids believing again.
Yep.
For a long time, they just didn't believe.
Sure.
And it's one of those things as a head coach, you try to inject that into them, that winning mentality. But unfortunately, you're talking about teenagers that read social media and NC preps, and they say, hey, you're going to get your ass whooped by 50 points tonight. And so to try to motivate them to play hard and to have that mentality, hey, we're going to win, was a relief, I think, more so than anything. Just becoming the head coach, and you all have been busting our tail for so long. So just getting that, it was more so of a monkey off my back than anything. And I think it was also a thing in which the kids started believing. I think they believed in me, but I think it took it to another level.
No doubt.
As far as their belief in me and what I was trying to teach them.
All right, we're going to do our 2-minute drill here. I do this with all the coaches.
Okay.
We got 40 yards to score. You got no timeouts. Okay, we got 9 questions for you. Ready?
Ready.
All right, let's start walking. Favorite position to coach?
Defensive backs.
Favorite play?
I'll say the trap.
Are you a base guy or a blitz guy on defense?
I'm a base guy, man. You coach your guys up, they're ready to play, you don't have to blitz.
Okay, don't blitz against us anymore then, okay? What's your favorite college team?
Elon.
Oh, yeah, go.
Yes. Phoenix.
Phoenix is it. What's your favorite pro team?
Carolina Panthers.
Nice. Okay. What's your favorite drink?
The Neuro, the red one. And it's, you know, it says it energizes you and all that, and I really believe that. I don't know if it's a mental thing or not, but I think I drink one every day.
You got plenty of energy. There's a good. Your favorite coach of all time, pro, college, high school, whatever.
Oh, Rick Laird, definitely. I think he changed my life for the better. I was headed in the wrong direction, and he's one of those guys, he treats everybody the same. You could be a 5-star or you could be a no-star. He's gonna have the same expectations for you. And yeah, I just learned that, hey, you treat everybody the same, and he was the one to show me that.
He's a great guy. What's your favorite food?
I would say chicken Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo would be my favorite, with some cornbread. Add the little soul food to it.
I hear you. And now this is just to help me because I'm recruiting against you. Your next, or not recruiting because we don't recruit,
right,
but I'm scouting against you. Beginning of the game, are you kicking off or are you receiving?
Kicking off. I'm a defensive guy.
All right. There's our 2-minute drill. Did great, Coach did great at it. But now, Coach, the favorite segment of the whole show here is the Coach's Challenge. Okay, I just was down at Sheets.
Yeah.
Ran into some lady. She said she's kind of part of the push-up thing, maybe
yeah.
ROTC
okay.
stuff and all that. So I figured we're doing. You got push-ups. You're on that. You're fit and all that, right?
I'm holding it in right now for the camera.
So we're going to do a coach's challenge today, and our coaching challenge is going to be who can eat the most donuts in 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I can't beat him in anything else, so we're going to hit to the carb machine, baby.
I thought it was going to be some fitness stuff.
I can't beat you in a push-up. I got to have something equal now, you know, something equal. So yeah, man, here we go. Man, no, so I stopped at Sheets here. We stopped at Sheets. I got you powdered donuts.
Yeah.
Now I got you some powdered donuts, and then I was even nice enough. I got you some water to wash it down at the end here. So I'll get this all set up for us here, and we're gonna have our little donut eating contest. Maybe 4 donuts and see who can eat them the fastest.
That'll work.
All right, so here's the deal, Coach. We got 4 powdered donuts here. We gotta eat one at a time.
Yeah.
And the first one to eat the 4 powdered donuts wins. Now I don't know how powdered, I've never done this before, but I figured this was the only challenge I would even be close to beating you on. So the count of 3, we'll start eating them and we'll see how they go.
On your 3?
On my 3.
Right.
Okay, he's gonna be like Snow and try to move.
Here, I'll take it.
Okay, you got it. You got it, Logan.
1, 2, 3.
Oh man. I'm gonna be a little hard on the spot.
You done your second one already?
This is like that one challenge that ain't possible. Oh man. It's like eating saltine crackers, man.
You're worse than that. Uh-oh.
Ah.
I tried to swallow quick, I couldn't do it. That is Todd? Good one.
Hey, I found the challenge, the coach's challenge I could win. It was the only one in America now that I could beat Coach in, but it came out. Coach, you're gonna have to do a workout because I know you don't eat this many carbs in a day. But we appreciate you being, willing to do this.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you having us here at Marty Stanley Stadium, Bobcat Lamb. What a wonderful experience for me. I appreciate you having us.
Appreciate you having me, man. Definitely. Fun times.
Catch us next time when we get back on the road to meet another high school head football coach in North Carolina. Until then, go deep.